Hello again, YouTube. I'm in the home stretch with my 125 rebuild, and one thing I wanted to note while I had it apart still is the accumulator, 1.2 accumulator. I mentioned that earlier, actually 1.2 servo rather. It also functions as the 2.3 accumulator. And there was a question about the check valve that goes in here. It didn't have one when I took it apart, and I didn't think I lost it, and my transmission builder couldn't remember what he did about it because he built this thing about 12 years ago, and he's an older guy and has built a billion transmissions, so I'm not surprised he forgot. But he kept telling me if there's a passage that's blocked, you know, a slug, a check ball, aluminum piece, that'll tell you right there that the 2.3 accumulator is defeated. And what I found, if you look in here, I don't know if you can see it very well. Yeah, sure you can, but I'll get a flashlight anyway. Look in the bottom of the bore. That is actually the seat where the 2.3 accumulator check valve would go, and it's blocked. That is a small little Allen screw. When I took it out, I thought it was a piece that retained a little plastic piece that holds the band in. The band comes in this way, and this little plastic piece holds it in, and I couldn't get it out, and I said, oh, I saw that. I said, oh, well, maybe that's a retainer, and it's just an Allen screw. He blocked the hole. So, you know, once again, if you're familiar with these transmissions, or if you have the theory of operations book, you'll see that mainline pressure is fed to this servo when second gear, I believe when it shifts 1 to 2, it engages the servo this way, which pushes the band in to apply it. That's second gear. I believe it's the forward clutch, and this band gives you second gear. And then when third gear applies, it goes to the direct clutch and kicks the band off. And pressure is sent from it's initiated when the 2.3 shift valve actuates, and then pressure goes on this side of the piston. You know, the servo piston pushes it off. It kicks it off. There's a spring, which I don't have anymore, and all that stuff. So that's how it works. So rather than have that exhaust hole just exhaust all the time, he plugged it. So he honestly can't remember half the stuff he did with this thing. I'm reminding him as I go through it, but it's all new to me. I'm not a transmission guy. I can fumble my way through it, but I'm not a transmission guy. I have the ETSG book. I have a theory of operation book. I have the update book. So I have all the information I could find on this thing, and I watched whatever videos on YouTube were available, which wasn't many, basically 2 guys. So, and guys, I'm grateful for your videos. Thank you. So that's it. So as I showed you before, my 1.2 accumulator is blocked inside this cover right here. The spring is gone. The piston is blocked out with a piece of steel, just a slug. And then this would be the 2.3 accumulator, that little hole right there. That's the exhaust for it. So my accumulators are blocked. So I just want to show you that quickly before I button this thing up. It's just about done. I'll put the pan on and the servo, all that crap, and I'll put a fresh coat of paint on it and call this guy done. Move on to my engine, which is sitting waiting right there. So stay tuned for more.